Hello there, everybody. How goes it? We're in for another action-packed week of all of the amazing mods. And by that I mean we got 3. Timmy, what are you farting for? Jesus Christ. How's everyone doing today? We got 3 mods that came out this week. Which is... well, it's something, I suppose. So how is everybody? Are we doing good? Is the lack of why does that bot not work anymore? I think I need to update it, for fuck's sake. What everybody's lack of Starfield slash Fallout information hyping us up for, you know, nothing. A beta max, more than likely that's how it goes, right? Right, so this week we've got ArmaTech A-17 prototype, 22 poses. All right, and the looks like I'm in the running. I'm not the only one in the running for the worst thumbnail ever. Okay, this looks pretty decent. What is a gun? It's by Heroic Pie, so we know it's going to be good. Where's some of his other ooh. The prototype available. Is that a... am I looking at that correctly? Is that a... is that a is that a cylinder? A cylinder? It looks nice. Honestly, this is probably one of the first weapons. I mean, Heroic Pie's done some nice weapons in the past. This one probably fits the most into Starfield, in my opinion. Definitely check that out. Hello there, Michael. We also got 22 new photo poses for €2. Nice. Do one of the poses really say MJ as in Michael Jackson? All right. Well, that's... I mean, I'm sure Michael Jackson exists in the... I'm sure Michael Jackson exists in the Starfield universe, or did, you know, but, like... a weird one. Okay. I don't know. This is a weird one, because, like... Halric seems to be doing everything in his power to, like, make mods paid that realistically should be free. Not to mention, I don't know, like, photo modes are the sort of thing where, like, there are poses, like dude just went into the, like, these aren't custom animations. These are, he probably went in, yeah, he went in and more than likely got the animations that NPCs can do and decided to make them, which, I mean, realistically, there's probably... oh, actually, I don't know if there is easier alternatives, because I know... who's the... feel they're underpowered for late game, but yeah, usually that's how it is with his weapons. I don't know if he's adopted the stuff that other mod authors, weapon mod authors do, where they kind of implement a kind of a Unity upgrade or something. Yeah, I don't know about this one. And then I definitely... like, what the fuck is this? Bethesda, make the water cooler actually useful? Are you a fucking idiot? Are you... are you... are we... are you... oh, it's a mod author that has just done Portuguese translations. Like, brother, if you wanted to make some money for, like, clearly the amount of work you did making... also, really quick question. This is a weird one. So this is a Portuguese translation, right? Isn't that the picture? Isn't that the flag of Brazil? Oh, no. You know what? Fuck. Like, I know Brazilians speak Portuguese, but that's kind of insulting to the poor Portuguese people that colonized them and probably brutally murdered them. Yeah, so anyway, like I don't like look, dudes clearly did some did some effort, right? Like he could have probably, because I've said before, if you're a mod author and like you've done some free mods, we definitely have Tessie, and like you want to maybe make some money on the side, like that's perfectly fine. Like just put out a mod, but maybe think a little bit about it instead of a fucking water cooler. I'm paying €1 for a feature that, oh Jesus Christ, Jesus, this is this is magical. All right, hold on now. I'm going to give me a second. We will do from English. Okay, what's the difference in Portuguese and Portuguese Portugal? All right. Esta mod e uma completa porcaria voce deveria ter vergona também das pecas de envio. That was specifically if the mod author watches this as in English. I basically told him the mod is a shit show, he should be ashamed, and also shit parts. Anyway, looks like the only mod we're checking out today is going to be a gun mod, which, fair enough. Someone mentioned colonization, brutal murder. Well, the thing is, again, I wouldn't have, like, the mod author clearly has done, like, translations for the game for Portuguese, which, I mean, like, that's not an easy thing to do. I'm kind of surprised that Bethesda, being a AAA game, doesn't have good translation tools available. Is kind of crazy, because, like, Portuguese is spoken in most of South America, I believe, that's a big demographic. I know, like, gaming is very expensive in Brazil, but at the same time, who's kidding? Nobody can afford to buy this game in Brazil. It's still full price after 3 fucking years. Barely afford to buy it in fucking Europe these days. It's only Brazil. Does Argentina? Is there not other countries? Does Chile not? Is it really only? Well, Brazil's pretty big anyway. But yeah, I feel like if the mod author wanted, they could just basically have made a mod that was like, oh, here's like a mod, smart containers. Last time I reviewed Willie's mod, I got bullied. But I suppose we give it a go. Hello there, LeBron. What does this do? Smart Fabricator is a free upgrade to smart containers. The fuck you mean free? My guy, you can't... Okay, first of all, I'm assuming that means that originally he paid money. Or no. So originally it was probably called Smart Containers, and he added Fabricators as a free upgrade. But, like, that's a lie. Like, you can't charge extra money for an update to your paid mod. Smart Containers. Resources are still sorted and pushed to Smart Containers from the distribution center. With version 3, Smart Fabricators now pull resources directly from Smart Containers to craft downstream items. No wires, no micromanagement. Your outpost becomes a complete self-balancing production system. Smart features include automated crafting with no wires, multi-stage production, fabs can feed other fabs, optional overflow auto sell, unified reporting with smart container statistics, maintenance tools repair, bi-directional stat points, XP award for each fab item sold, player controls, capacity limits, craft speed, batch size, auto sell, you can fine-tune... What the fuck? Okay. I'll give this a go. I'm going to have to go and buy credits very quickly. See, I need to be careful with this because, like, this looks like it's above my pay grade. So what? Is the whole premise... What is this doing? No, I'm just looking at, like, it seems interesting. I'm guessing all it basically means is, like, it makes the Habs work better. Like, it makes the manufacturer stuff work better, which, I mean, that's quite cool. Is it worth a $5? I mean, I'm not sure. There's probably some stuff that went into this. The system of, like, pulling things to and from, that's, like, a system I kind of wish the game had to begin with. Sad that it doesn't. Like, when I did the review, also, hello, or hello, sorry, LeBron, not LeBron, I said hello already. Hello, everybody else, by the way. Like, the, what was that mod I did? What was that mod I did? The Avi's mod, where, like, it had the kind of the cloud storage, and that kind of did a simplified version of what I would like to see in the game. And there's, like, I'm pretty sure you look at any house mod for Fallout and or Skyrim, they usually have something like that, like a kind of a scripting setup where, like, you have let's say a dump box, and you throw all your shit in the dump box, and then it moves the items to kind of organize them to, like, let's say your weapon storage, your ammo storage, your miscellaneous storage. I'm assuming that's what Smart Containers is essentially doing. However, it seems to be focused primarily on manufacturing, and I'm going to be honest with you, if you're enjoying the manufacturing in Starfield, maybe buy a game like, is it Satisfactory? That's, like, more in-depth, I would assume, than this, you know? Fucking hell, there's, like, not really much here, is there? Like, I mean, the weapon's gonna be good, but definitely review it. I'm just wondering, is there, like, anything to pair it with? Hello, Alan, welcome. I think Bethesda stopped certain mods. I think it's Catch-22. I think if Bethesda stopped certain mods, people raise hell. Yeah, but people are going to raise hell regardless. You know, you have to, like, you'd want to have some, like, Bethesda would want to have some sort of, I don't know, like, some sort of, like, control. You know, so that it's not... Oh, there's young Neil. Good man, young Neil. Nothing, only a weapon, really. I kind of wanted to build a ship. It's been a while since I've built a ship. I will say I'm starting to sense something. And I don't want to say it specifically because I don't think that's fair. However, there is a mod author that has been putting out content as of late, and I'm starting to doubt whether or not they're making their assets specifically, or whether or not that, which, again, I have no problem with. I have no problem with mod authors using assets, like, you know, like if they're downloading assets for free or paying money for them to kind of sell them on. However, they're not really fitting in the Starfield universe, if I'm going to be honest with you. What the fuck is this? Kawaii Quarters. Even the most fierce of spacers, pirates, and warlords sometimes need a bit of cuteness. Yeah, because when I think cuteness, I think of like a 4-foot blonde girl with massive breasts in a swimsuit. That's extremely cute. I know this came out a while ago, but, like, Jesus Christ of all fucking mighty. I mean, there's cuteness, and then there's, I don't know, like the bears, cute, you know, like the little love hearts and stuff. A little gaming chair, that's kind of cute. What the fuck is the jumbo anime figure? What the fuck? Bruh. And the thing is, again, look, no disrespect, I don't think they watch my videos, so it doesn't even matter, but even if they did, because I asked them a long time ago to, they have, like, some free ports of, like, some cars, like, where are they? Like, they have, like, the Crimson Gang van and the UFOs and stuff, and I really wanted them to port them to PC. Cuteness to some people is a 14-year-old. Yeah, that's not cuteness. There's another word for that. I'm thinking nonce. There are 3 more that add same thing but free alongside all of other pieces. What's that, Recon? What are we talking about specifically? There are 3 mods that add the same thing. Free. It seems like that's the issue these days, is that, again, like, I feel like there should be some sort of, at very least, control from Bethesda, where if somebody tries to bring out a paid mod, right, and already free mod of it exists, they shouldn't No problem. Yeah, that's fair, Green. And again, like I said, I think I said that I wouldn't mind if the mod author made a different, like a different kind of thing because they're trying to maybe get some money from the work they've done with their stuff. Because I know when I talked to Kingath about it, I was amazed at how not only expensive but how time consuming it is to do like language translation. But also, this mod author has now they just ported this directly to. I reviewed this already. Kawaii is basically like, it's supposed to be a Japanese term for cute. Honestly, these days, if someone says kawaii, they might be into children. Might, not always. But yeah, they basically just ported this mod over the Fallout, which, look, I would have no issue, like, with if the mod makes sense. But, like, there's nothing, they even called it the same thing. Make some mods, Total of C, drop some mods. I'm not very good at any sort of thing like that. I've tried a few times to open up the creation kit. Accidentally deleted something I shouldn't, and the game crashed. And again, it's just weird, because, like, again, you could definitely you could add some of these stuff into Fallout, and most of it would fit, but, the chop shop. See, that when I think they feel about children out crimson. Fuck you, Ace. Okay, don't insult the dolphins. Like, some of these stuff are cool, don't get me wrong, but I think the whole thing just kind of. Ooh, is that the fuck? Brother, isn't that out of? Oh, it's based on a real thing. It's just like this. I think the more I look at it, the more I think that this mod author is just porting assets. Which that's, fine, but at the same time, I think it definitely would knock her down or knock them down a couple of pegs. God, remember when I reviewed that? Also, what is, like, what are people's fascination with braces? Braces are usually a thing children/teenagers get. I mean, don't get me wrong, adults can definitely get them, but like I know my sister got them, and she's like, oh, what is my sister? I think she's 40. She got them when she was like 35. I know later on in life, it's probably, depending on where you live. But you just like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. The trailers, can you place the trailers anywhere? With the cozy camping, I believe so. So the same mechanics, I did a review of this, and it's kind of cool, but it doesn't really make too much sense, because if I remember correctly, you can't actually do anything with the trailers. Oh, there's flags. Nice. Yeah, they must be from the Philippines or Pakistan or. I'm really curious. What flags did they do? My teeth trailer. That's exactly, like, people have them. I'm not trying to, but it is weird because I do feel like, and this is Crimson's psychological bullshit take, philosophical. There is definitely a group of individuals that might see braces as something childlike, and again, maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Well, hopefully you don't. Anyway, we'll grab this weapon and we'll try it out, and then we'll download a few ship mods. I haven't done it. I haven't done it in ages. Ba 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 ba. But fair. Fuck off. My office furniture is perfectly fine. Okay, let me download. Okay, we gotta get the. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Wiz that you got. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, that's what you're putting at the top of the list. All of the people downloading Starfield. I just noticed there's a second one. Why does the second one look more childlike than the first one? What the fuck? Christ. Anyway, yeah, let's do this. I feel like if I was you, or like if I was like any of these creators here, I'd be like, yo, Bethesda, get that shit off the fucking page. Like, and I say shit, but like, look, that's not something that should be encompassing Fallout. Like, that just screams dodginess to me. Subcalled grills. Well, no, grills are kind of cool. I've never had them, but they look kind of cool, kind of interesting. What else are we looking for? We are looking for a shipbuilder configurator. Oh, shit. Okay, let me, I think I might have a save. Do I have a save? Have they clung Watchtower over the year and a half? Well, it's just because Watchtower is the, like, one of the only, like, decent mods they had. Is it gonna, like, is it gonna make me... Like, there's been a few other ones. Like, I'm kind of surprised because, like if we're looking at, like, realistically, right? If we're gonna put things up there that like are kind of worth the money and something that like costs a little bit more, i.e., you would advertise it more. Like, Sammy belongs there, and I think, like, realistically, again, if we're going off of like kind of quest related stuff, like Nova's mod belongs up there too. You know, like, it's yeah. You download all these? Yes. Will this work? Probably not. Hello there, Hollow. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, again, like, on a realistic level, or like, I know I make jokes there about that person's mod, Kairu Satao, and like, it's weird because I can be quite hypocritical because there's a part of me that's like, you know, you live how you want to live, do what you want to do, but like when you kind of do that sort of stuff and it like kind of seeps into like the paid mod section, which you would hope that like its paid modding is filled with people who want to improve the game, adding, you know, new ship parts, new weapon parts, you know, new quests, new armor, new something, and then you've got somebody who went on fucking Thinkverse and like typed in fucking weird anime shit. And I'm not saying anime specifically is shit or weird, but there is definitely a demographic of it that is both of them things. I have probably lost a lot of subs because of that. I apologize, but if you look at that, you're like, yes. When I think cuteness, I think of small women with large breasts. I have a man to meet you. Take a seat. Welcome, Chris Hansen. Anyway, we shall play this game. Again, no wrong. Nothing against anime specifically. Quality assurance for modder. They're supposed to fucking have that, but they don't. A large 2.0 update because of how mixed it. Well, see, this is something I didn't really mention in my video, right? But they have showed it to certain mod authors, right? And this is where we speculate, right? So certain mod authors have seen it. Now, why they're not leaking it tells me, makes me assume a couple of things. Either one, it's not substantial at all, right? And they don't want to hype it up, or they don't want to leak it, because if they leak it, it'll show people it's actually dog shit and not worth the time we've been waiting, which in turn would kind of cut their costs in the bud, in terms of, you know, stuff like that. The other alternative is that it could be quite amazing, and they're just basically like, they are hard set on kind of not betraying Bethesda, which we don't know. Like, we don't know who it is, or hello there, Ter. We don't know who it is specifically, or I love this, by the way, the is all your mods downloaded? No, it's not. We're gonna do this for the next 20 fucking minutes while I try and download my mods. As someone said, they showed people like Juice and he's bought and paid for. Well, I wouldn't. If you want to buy me, my price is very low. At this rate, I'll take a nice chair and some Fallout merch. I would say Starfield merch, but I don't think you have any. That was sarcasm. Well, slight sarcasm. But I wouldn't even like worry too much about it, because like big YouTubers like that, they're not going to leak anything. That is fair, Michael, like with the NDA. But the problem with that is that, like, the guy who leaked the person who leaked the Rover DLC got no real backlash at all, you know? But this sounds hurting them. Oh yeah, it is. I know no one with the inside track, so they're either got cream of the crop folks or cream required. That's what I mean. It does seem like Tennessee that they went for people that, and again, no disrespect to them, but they didn't go for the people I thought they would have gone for. The people that understand. Well, that depends. That depends, LeBron, because they can very much. They can, but they can. You're in Prince needing money for his release. I've seen 76 as in not be able to just jump, put up a wall without paying for it. Paid mods look reasonable. Oh yeah, that's the laughable thing, Lee. And that was something some people said at the beginning. Remember when Bethesda started doing their paid mods, like the fucking whatchamacallit, the hab, the great hab for €10. I feel like part of me thinks that they intended to make it pricey, and that's what people have said. Of merch, I found all the YouTube that paid Adam Savage to build a 3D. Yes. I still haven't watched that. Mark's always wanted me to watch that. I need to watch that. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like in the realm of 3D printing and how popular it is, I'm surprised Bethesda haven't had a system where you could essentially you could get your ships 3D printed. It'd be so fucking cool. Obviously, I'd want you'd want it a little bit higher quality, so like Bethesda would have to partner with like a kind of a more reputable than just someone in their back garden making 3D prints. But I also seen like a Lego mock version of the Frontier, and I was like tempted to like buy the pieces to get it. I mean, like there's so many exactly Lego, like just as I said, there's so many avenues to which Bethesda could have like monetized it. The bill is a pagoda. Well, there is, to be fairly, in 76, there's a lot of pieces you can get. You have to earn them. I would definitely recommend, as you're doing quests and stuff, check out player camps. Players will sell plans for, like, stuff really cheap, but all of the cool stuff, generally, you need to spend money. But, like, Mega Bloks is something that, like, other companies have partnered with. I know it's, like, it's not for everybody. But, like, imagine how cool it would be, like, being able to buy, like, Mega Bloks versions of, like, some of the ships in game, like the Frontier, like the Ghost, I think what are like some other iconic ones. Like it'd just be like really like the Star Eagle, like just kind of, because that's why I like Mega Bloks, is because obviously Lego, I think nowadays they've gone the route of like display models for adults, but Mega Bloks have always kind of been like, like they play well and they display well. I'm glad you enjoy it. I did put a Pip-Boy replica. The Pip-Boy replica looks cool. Like the Fallout stuff they do is really good. Sometimes it's a little pricey. Sometimes, but sometimes very good. But they have been like, I occasionally will look on Amazon to see what like is going there. Because obviously I can go through the Bethesda website, but sometimes it fucking takes ages. Remember the one time I went to buy something off of Amazon or off of Bethesda's gear? It was the Enclave officer hat. It looks so sick. They don't sell it anymore. The helmet that can kill you wasn't Bethesda. That was GameStop now. I'm all for shit on Bethesda, but that was not their fault. Would you like a canvas bag? Oh, sorry, we don't have a canvas bag. Here's a plastic one. See, I suppose that, ironically, that whole issue with 76 probably should have highlighted the core. This save relies on content not available on this platform. Well, that's what? Okay. But yeah, like, how do you fuck that up? Again, I don't know. There's probably videos that have covered it by now. But generally speaking, the people doing your merchandise, like your collector's editions and stuff, they're not in-house at all. They're completely separate studios. Like, they'll outsource that to a company that is known for doing that sort of stuff, you know? I'm just clearing some of these. These are old saves. Tells cockpit. I just wanted. God damn it. Simplify for 3D printing. That's what I mean. Like it could easily be done, and like I think the thing is there's probably people out there you could pay to do it, but I think it'd just be nicer, better ship stamps. I think it would just be nicer if, like if Bethesda actually kind of went out of their way to build it easier ship. But get the fuck out of here, go those. Who are you? You don't belong in my shipbuilder categories. One of a kind. Do I have shipbuilders? I don't need weapon mods. I'm sorry, Tennessee. I'm just removing any weapon mods because I don't want it to conflict. Hopefully it does not conflict. Just because I want to build a ship, but I also want floating modules. Turn to explore. We're gonna get rid of you. Bom, bom, bom. You know, you know what I fucking love? Like, and this is like one of the things that that like PC will have, but like having like save or like mod presets, like let's say for instance, like because when I do my reviews and stuff, a lot of the time I will delete all the mods as there, because even though like they haven't been enabled on the like the new save, I'm always nervous of something going wrong. So that being said, like, yeah, it'd be nice to just have like, you know, like you've got like, okay, this is my modded save load order, okay, this is my like vanilla save load order. Airworks, shipbuilder categories, okay, decorative building, ACS demos, Mattel's cockpits, fuselage A reverse, ship flips, Isukuta, floating modules, multiple landing bays, multiple cockpits, shipbuilding for your Xbox, ship parts merging, one of a kind ships, additional weapon HUDs. What am I missing? What major ones am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Optech VTOL engines. Am I missing something? I just personally don't like Gothos because he tends to kind of, like, some of his paid mods are good, but some of them just kind of copy things that already exist. He's yeah, but again, he's definitely not like on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being, you know, probe tech. No, 10 would be who'd be like 10. Well, I would say 10, but I don't want to start like any wars. But you know what I mean. He'd probably be like a 3. Bob's not a 10. Fuck off. Poor Bob. Don't insult him. All right. Am I missing any ship mod stuff? I'm having 2 issues and not be able to make an outpost. I'm having 2 issues when I'm not able to make an outpost. I've upgraded build an outpost, right? So where are you trying to build an outpost? Because if you're trying to like build an outpost, oh, sorry, yeah. No, like the 1 to 10 scale, I'm just talking about shitters. Like even 1 is a shitter, and 10 is like ultra mega shitter. You shouldn't have. So you're pressing you're pressing your scanner button and then pressing X. The next 100 years. Oh god. I think that's everything. Do I've got better snaps, got better flips. No, I don't have better. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Better snaps. Flips. Uh-huh. All right. Already we're done. Let's load. Yeah, it's on a scale of shitter. Did you ever have any mods on that save that messes with outposts? Because I know outpost mods are one of the most... That's really strange. You're not close to a location where you can't build, no? Like, it doesn't even allow you to... You can't even see the beacon? More than likely, in that case, Paul, something... You have a mod that's after conflicting. Which, if you've any outpost mods at all, they're very... Are we expecting anything to stay play? I've heard people say maybe Starfield stuff, but again, I don't know. And I'd rather not watch it, but then... Is there anything else big on between, like, now and April? I know there's some Helldiver stuff, supposedly. I need to play that again properly. Mod Outpost. I mean, if the update's in April, then it would make sense to watch it. I mean, that's fair. I'll probably have to watch it. Argo, just as decorate. See, now here's the thing is, Paul, even though those mods could work perfectly, they could be very temperamental. For something about Outpost mods, that's why like a lot of people don't really do too much of them anymore. Oh, is it live? Ooh. Dude, how do you put up with the creation menu? Honestly, it's a piss take. Yesterday, I sat down to record a Fallout review, and it took me 20 minutes to load the fucking game. Okay, I can lower that sound just a little bit. Actually, let me talk to Cora. Alright, cool. When's the pot? Go kill yourself, Lee. No, I'm sorry. Use Argos for the shipbuilding and stuff. So it shouldn't, again... Have you had any issues like that, Lee? Because you use some of them mods, don't you? I do play Helldivers. I've played it a few times. I tried playing it on stream a couple of days ago, and it was a bit of a shit show. It was beyond a shit show. Watch Fallout. Hello, Bear. Right, we need to go and buy. So we buy these from... Where do we buy these? From the Trade Authority? Well, no, did you seen? So I just seen... I seen something in the... recently. So... Bethesda have a patch out for Fallout 4 PlayStation issues, right? But let me see, what does it say specifically? For console, so Bethesda put out a thing, right? And it says an update has gone out this morning for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition on PlayStation that addresses the missing DLCs. It's been fucking 4 months, Bethesda. Thanks, though. For those on console interested in the Creation expansion, the Creation Story expansion, we will have more details to share in the coming weeks. What the fuck do you mean, coming weeks, you fucking idiots? Fucking GTA will be out in the coming weeks. I love they have that level of terminology. What's that? That's politician talk. Like, it's like... Where it's like they give you nothing of substance. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, Bethesda, what are you doing? How, like, just be honest. Is it difficult? Or are you guys having trouble? Because if you're having trouble, just say it. But if you can't be arsed equally, at this point, I'd be like, fair play, Todd. I'll shake your hand. At least you could admit that you fucking shit the bed. Coming weeks is 2 years. I was playing a Fallen PlayStation. Honestly, that's the thing is, like... I'm in my videos. Yeah, I would be very interested to see how Fall Anniversary Edition is going to run on the Switch, because I know the Switch 2 is a capable console, but it's like, why would you waste money buying it when, like, realistically the only platforms to buy it on for? And look, again, if you're not buying it for modding, like, that's fine, you know. But again, you'd probably get a better experience just playing like fucking Game Cloud on your phone. Cheaper, you know, like, and if you do want to mob the fuck out of Starfield, you've Xbox or PC, you know. It's weird because, like, I would assume the ROG would run it quite good. Like, the thing is, I don't even think it's going to run it bad. I just think it's going to be very poorly optimized. Like, they haven't done any like updating of the where am I going? Already stowed. 26 was the best we'll play Fallout mods. If you've access to a PC, if you've not, Xbox. Only will allow it. But it's not even that. Will Nintendo allow it? Like, I know Nintendo can have some, like, dodgy stuff themselves. Extra money looking trailer. Well, look, I don't, like, again, it's not going to look, it's not going to be 4K 120 FPS, you know? And I think most people that play Switch are probably used to that. Like, I feel like they're like, it's not going, you're not going to get people jumping from their PC to play it, you know? Like, they're trying to kind of, I suppose, breathe a bit more life into the game. But the problem with it is that, why didn't they just have the Game of the Year edition? Why even bring in the creations? Because I guarantee you those creations, I mean, that's not bad. 720 60 FPS on a screen that size, that's not a problem at all. Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Honestly, there are always about a million things to do.
Bethesda selling $60 amiibos. Space amiibos, I can get behind that. You can use their children as fighter craft. That was a Stellaris joke. Reference. I'm here to buy a gun. Hello, I would like to buy a gun.
Welcome to the Trade Authority.
Oh yeah.
If, however, then I'm afraid. So,
Again,
then my
it
disclaimer
it depends on like
Please,
what you're
let me
playing it
know
on.
if
You
I
know,
can
like
assist you further.
if you're playing on some screen the size of like a like a big mobile 1080p. Hello there, Random British. Welcome. Currently reviewing
Of course.
the weapon mod today, and we're also going to be reviewing the Okay, no weapon there, lovely.
The Trade Authority appreciate.
Will it get console? What are the mods like on Witcher? I have it. ArmaTech. Will appear on Trade Authority vendors at level 15. Okay.
It's your visit.
Hello there, Guilty. Welcome. Welcome. You missed my rant about dodgy individuals. See, what are they like? Are they like kind of like, is it like Skyrim, kind of where you'll get like some lore friendly mods and then some weird mods, or is it like, yeah? Oh, it's just there's a few, to be honest with you. I've seen an anime mod that was kawaii and cutesy, but it added a short woman with large breasts and just weird. Mainly armor and capes and cloaks. Ah, okay, fair. Ba-da-da. I also insulted someone in Portuguese. That was fun. Well, I attempted to. Also, good news, Guilty, good news, great news. Let me read again just for your magicalness, because you know we all know how much you love Bethesda. So Bethesda Discord said, oh, what the fuck? Why did it disappear? An update has gone out this morning for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition on PlayStation that addresses the missing DLC. For those, it took them 4 months, by the way. For those on console interested in the Creation Expansion we promised in November, 3 months ago, we'll have more details to share in the coming weeks. Fucking weeks. I got it. Whoever put the laughing face, Raffle, I love you. Yeah. Good job, Bungie. 10 out of 10. Maybe one day you'll remove Sprint. I think it'll be amazing. Hello there, Styles. All good. How dare you, Todd? How dare you? Blasphemy is what it is. Blasphemy. Nope, still haven't fixed it. Not to mention, like, they, like, at the very least, they'd be, like, looking at, like, okay, there's some, like, people... It's been a quarter year to fix a bug. Takes them more than that with Starfield. But, like, they should have, at the very least, they should be, like, adding some, like, extra features, you know what I mean? Like, overhaul a little bit, you know, maybe make the performance better in rural or in downtown Boston. You know, add a fucking photo mode so I could take screenshots. It's not fucking hard. Like, I will say, Fallout 76, I like that you could take screenshots at any point in the game. Like, other games, like Space Marine has, like, the like, screenshot thingy where you can take screenshots. But what's weird about it is, like, you can only do it in single player, and I wonder, like, what about it requires
Think about
that?
the trade business? Who you know
Never
matters as much
updated
as
to Anniversary
anything
Edition,
else.
DRM free, which is, that's fair. Gotta walk it back slow, then claim they didn't promise it at all. But it's just a weird one because, like,
It's cliche, but it's true.
like the mod
Everything has a
increase,
price.
right? It's not going to be
And
something that's realistically I think it's going to benefit like some fans, right? But like realistically, like mod authors who have been making mods for Fallout for the last like 10 years or so, they've kind of understand the size and they've made their mods around that. Like the only real people that would make use of it now is going to be, you know, paid mods where mods can be larger. Issue is out of issue following anniversary. They said they were fixing that too. They dropped a new edition assumption. It's cool. Yeah, it's definitely going to walk back the mod increase. I don't know. I mean, I hope not, but you never fucking know. And that's fair, Ace. There's definitely a lot of people that need it. I'm not saying like but like it's more beneficial to Bethesda because they can then allow paid modders to do more. Like imagine Kingath gets, you know,
This
like
is some
it
sort of
increases the
bargaining
file
tactic.
size and
I
stuff and
assure
increases
you,
the load
it
order.
won't work.
Kingath can try and bring Sim Settlement or a version of, you know, Sim Settlement. You know, I'm sure there's like a ton of mods out there that anyway.
Be my guest.
Content. I need content. Well, do I've got some content for you? Or like this thing, Heroic Pie, does he have like
Need anything
does he
else?
like
You know
maybe
where to
set
find us.
his like the spawn chance of his weapon really low? I always have issues with his weapons. But no, is it Heroic Pie? Maybe it's not Heroic Pie. No, it's not Heroic Pie. Is this? There's another mod author that does other stuff, but they have patches further. Is that Heroic Pie who does the patches? Check. I've been playing Alien Dark Descent. Very fun game. I can go to the Aquila Galbang's probably the best way to do it. I just want to see if it spawns, though. Yeah, exactly. It's already established. I don't see him making much money off of. Oh, I do. I do, LeBron. Yes, I do. Like, most of my Fallout videos do, like, a lot better than my Starfield videos. Like, even when I do, like, the free creations and stuff, they do fucking insane. There's definitely a portion of people that, like, you know, like, will pay money. Now, I'm not saying, you know, whether it's good, that's a good thing or a bad thing. No, Heroic... no, yeah, Heroic Pie is... He doesn't do the patches. That's a different mod author. He has one weapon he never brought to PC, the ArmaTech AR, which kind of annoys me. Hello there, Toaster. How you doing? Just watching. Oh, that's a very old video. Hello there. Hopefully my voice is improved. Goodbye, fuck off, Mona.
If there's something you need, no matter
Crimson
what
will
it
buy
is,
gold as you
either
on
I
probe
have
tag
it,
at any price.
or I can get it.
Hello there, Mona. Right to the spawn. That's it. Hyper is the one that I'm not a huge fan of because I don't like that you have
The
to
Trade
pay.
Authority has access to goods and services. You won't find a better selection of more
Okay, fair
reasonable
enough.
prices anywhere.
It's like a vase. We'll break it, but they fix it again. We spawned the fucking weapon. Alright, we're going to the thingy.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Oh, for anyone wondering, Mona is offering for, if you, anyone who donates 10 quid, there is a possibility Mona might allow you to, no, actually, no, that's prostitution. I will get 100% banned. Ignore everything I said. That was a joke. Please don't ban me, YouTube. Up to review. Damn, only 2 years?
Reliable people to help the guard. Contact.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Galbag. For another vendor, maybe they didn't add it in the shops. Yeah, I'm gonna check that because they said they always like adding them to the Trade Authority, which is weird because, like, again, Bob, you'll be able to explain to me. Is there like individual vendors you have to add them to, or like is it just one vendor list? So I kind of prefer when they add them to all vendors. Where's Cheyenne? Is called Mona Needs Help, and it's a non-profit. Oh god. How much you charge? Oh, that depends. What are you offering? Responsible suggestions to Activision. I have seen that, sorry, I've seen that, LeBron, but let's try not to talk too much about pedophiles, okay? I know we started the conversation of the stream about dodgy individuals, but... Oh, fuck you, Ace. It's not wrong, but fuck you. I've been looking through videos for the Helium-3 fuel mod you have done. Helium-3 fuel mod. Helium-3. Oh, the fuel mod by Sindarian? I have done a review of that. Yes, I definitely have. If that's what we're talking about. That'll get me enough stuff in Greg's. Jesus Christ. They put up the price of fucking Greg's? Is that reason to boycott? Are we boycotting Greg's? 1 second, sorry. Just checking something. What do I get if I offer a ship? Oh, by Jesus. Oh. Meet me around the back of the Aquila stables and we'll sort it out. Just eat a lot. Don't fact shame me. Well, I never fucking said anything. Lee was the one who mentioned fucking the pricing. We should probably like.
Looking for a sidearm? I recommend Laredo's.
Just fell off the couch laughing for you not to know. For you to notice. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. Here we go. I really want the Wendy's opening in the Wendy's opening near me in May. Might have to hit that up. My girlfriend bullied me yesterday because I'm very uncultured, and I won't deny that I'm very uncultured. Mona, we have a €1 mod to add a fucking water thing. Halrix is back again with portraits that I won't touch, but we're doing a weapon mod that's pretty cool. I'm also gonna build a ship.
One of the busiest trade authority branches in the galaxy.
But I seen it's like I've been watching a load of the food videos. I know I'm a fat ass. And I seen it was like some restaurant in Harlem that does like these like fish sandwiches. They just basically like they like bread and deep fry the like fish, which is weird because I was talking to my girlfriend about that, and breaded fish is not usually a thing over here. Like if you go to a Chippers, and Mona, you might be able to, Lee, you might be able to confirm or deny, because obviously you guys have a far larger variety than I do, you know, because you live in England and Scotland and stuff, and also Guilty, she's a, you know, is that common in England to, because Deadly was like, it's not common to like bread and then fry, usually it's batter, but it's kind of cool because like, the chicken, it looked like, it kind of looked like chicken, like just chicken tenders, but it was fish. And it was like, it looked really nice. I think I'm hesitant about the devs, said the Crimson Desert is definitely an RPG. What do they mean by RPG, though, specifically? Like, I looked at it, and it looked kind of cool. All right, I think we've got, things Dogma, ooh. Place is breaded, like, because I know, don't get me wrong, I know you can, like, you know, like Bird's Eye will sell, like, you know, breaded chicken as opposed to it's a new game coming out, Ace. I think isn't it by the creators of Black Desert? I did have fish fingers, Lee. I'm well aware of fish fingers, but I'm talking about, you know, like restaurants that or places that get in like actual fish, like proper fish, and then usually they batter them, they don't bread them, do they? See, there's a massive update to Dune on X or on PC. They like completely overhauled the game. Either depends. Ah, okay, fair. Deadly says my palate is that of a toddler. Just because I like chicken tenders and cheeseburgers with very little on it. Build the Hope Light S. Love that ship. No problem, Michael. I'm always here to help. I do build ships as much as I haven't these days. Yeah, no, don't worry, Rory. I'm going to check that. I just want to check the vendor because I feel like the mod author set the limit very low. Breaded deep fried fish is a staple. Yeah, see, it's not. That's what I was wondering, because it's not where I live. You can, don't worry, you can get breaded fish. Like, you can buy it, like, you know, frozen, like from Bird's Eye and stuff. But like, if you go to a chipper, it's always battered. It's not hating the game just to say you're hating on. Who are we hating on? What game am I hating on? What game am I hating on? Who are we hating on? They did do catfish. Ooh, fish fingers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like a bit of fish, but I wouldn't be overly gone on fish. You know what I'd like to have? Fucking deep fried tuna. Although that sounds like probably
what brings you to the trade authority?
What do you say? Played 2 days. What's 2 days? Ooh. Guilty. What do you think? Should I watch the state of play? A few people have been saying might have stuff. See, now, LeBron, this is seared tuna makes me think I like my tuna cooked all the way through. What do you mean I'm a sick man? Who, me? How is that sick? Hello there, Dom. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of nice for... I mean, tuna's kind of dry as fuck. You have to, like, you know... No, I do not like sushi.
Now you're speaking my language.
Batter superior for a fish, a nice... Yeah, batter isn't. That's the... You'd fit in over here, Ace. Because that's all we do. To Travis... No, Michael, don't tell me you're one of those people. No. You're off my Christmas list, Michael. How dare you? And I don't think the weapon spawned. Now, I will say, to give the mod author credit, or to give the mod author defense, I do have a load of ship mods, but I don't think ship mods would affect it. Surely, no, right? Only British should I care for, really. What's Mona saying? Oh, Mona, shut the fuck up. No, I fucking love tuna, but it's so fucking pricey. It's like fucking 10 quid. Tesco have like a Valentine's Day special. I'm definitely making use of it for some solo food. I got like a triple mac and cheese. I'm gonna devour them. I'm back eating healthy. I'm intermittent fasting because I'm too much of a fat ass. All of Ace's jabs have made me want to do something about my chair breaking. There's a couple of sushi places here that do deep fried. See, I wouldn't mind a bit of deep fried sushi, or like, because I know sushi doesn't necessarily mean raw fish. I just don't like fish. Yeah, triple mac and cheese with triple cheese. Guilty. What do you mean? What the fuck? You're just as much of a glutton as I am. You're not going to affect the vendor list. That's what I mean. So is it just a bug? Anything called tempura? Oh, that's actually, I got fun. So I ordered some stuff in Tesco, doing some more Valentine stuff. So they had chicken tenders and tempura batter. What is tempura? Fish sandwich, like a national dish. See, I'm not overly gone. I'm like, and I will say, the idea of putting fish between, like, in a sandwich, to me is very rare, right? And again, Deadly was like, no, not rare. Okay, so there is the weapon. It does spawn, just doesn't spawn the vendor. I used to... Yeah, calories, Mona. Calories. I mean, 1,500 calories a day. Raisin bread. Yeah, Tesco. Every little helps. Raisin bread? Oh, no. Oh, it's a lot... Oh. Does it taste of anything? Never buy deep-fried fish from a gas station. It's about being healthy. You do if everything's good for you. I could, Mona, but like, put it this way: it's easier for me to when I lost weight before. It was far easier for me to just do it the way of like just eating. No, excuse me. Nothing is inherently unhealthy. Thank you very much. Starfield, no one to load. That's not surprised. I had issues with loading earlier today too. Celery? I wish I could. Shut the fuck up, Mona. Don't... Jade, tell her she's mean. Don't make me get Deadly and to bully you. Go there. Are you gonna do a keto? See, keto stuff worries me. Because, like, I know it's very... Keto is very, very, is very popular. It does the job. But it just worries me too much in that, hello there. We're checking out the weapon mod today. It's the only really one substantial. But yeah, keto worries me a little bit because, like, there's science to it, but I just worry that I do it arseways. And break something. I used to do Slimming World, and Slimming World can work. I was man of the year. Slimming World wasn't hard because I was the only man there. But the thing is, I find the thing with, like, and again, this is just, don't take this as personal, but I'm the sort of person where, like, I find, like, a lot of these, like, places that tell you to lose weight, they're like, oh, you can eat as much of this as you want. I think that's bad mentality. I think you need to get into the habit of not being able to eat around you. Won't tell you how to die is like the deaf leading the blind. Only time I eat celery is for... Wait, celery and stuffing? We're 16. Fair fucking play, Hollow. Fair fucking play. I would rather eat the packing than the zucchini. All right, like, some bread's fair enough, but zucchini bread? Because it completely, like, it's quite interesting, the process of keto, because it, like, completely changes how your body functions. Like, you go from using glucose as, like, energy to ketosis. Which, like, it's... Because that's fun fact, isn't ketosis, like, originally the diet came from people who are diabetics? Like keto. Oh, yeah, no, it's fucking, yeah. Recipe call for celery, I always find it KO. Well, isn't celery... Did I just wait 24 hours? Isn't celery's quite nutty, isn't it? Oh, I skip breakfast. People that say breakfast is the important meal of the day, bullshit. But then I'm not good at eating at mornings. All about being able to cook healthier, but I'm lazy. Yeah, that's why I find it easier to just buy calorized, you know, stuff. Like, you know, like a thing I could stick in the oven. Nice little kind of a pasta bake, or like maybe some macaroni cheese or some carbonara or some just fiber and water. Ooh. What about breakfast and bread? Breakfast in bed or breakfast in bread? Because I occasionally I will have a nice rasher and sausage sandwich. Nothing wrong with that. Propaganda, same thing for diamonds. Oh, it's more than likely. It's like, because the some people need it, and I'm not going to say that. Like, I'm not a hard worker at all. People who work like very hard will need all the energy they get, and it's probably better getting a good breakfast than going in, you know, hitting up the petrol station and getting a nice chicken fillet roll. Thank you, Mona. I hope you're talking about me. Thank you, Mona. But I need to stop breaking chairs, you know. It's bad when I go to search chairs and it's like all the chairs that are cheap, it's like, oh, weight requirement, not you, fat ass. Which is always nice. All right, so what do we got? We got a heavy barrel, a light barrel, a stabilizing barrel. GLP-1. Is that the chair for fat people? I want engagement ribs. Calories from protein, 100 grams a day for a man on keto, cheapest source, P. The oral version. Oh wait, is there actually, is that like whatchamacallit, Ozempic? See, LeBron, I spent fucking ages like building my setup of having an L-shaped desk in my room. The whole 3 meals a day is a lie anyway. The most important meal being breakfast, because then you'd have 1 meal a day and a snack in the afternoon. We made up 3 meals. Well, I think it just depends, because like when it comes to food and stuff, science is always all over the place. You know, there's some science that will say like, oh, it's you should be eating less meals, you know, but then there's some people that saying you should be eating more meals but smaller. It varies, and ultimately I don't think we'll ever truly know, because it's all going to be pushed by other stuff. But like at the same time, you just do whatever makes you happy. This is the good paid mod, yes? This sometimes on the weekends. One. That's whatever works. What about you, Michael? What sort of are you like a kind of more meals or less? Oh yeah, no, historically speaking, there is a lot of truth there, huh? There's no one solution. Exactly. Everyone is different. I was supposed to check the that, I'm gonna be honest with you, Bethesda, whatever you did to make those fucking things appear, can you undo it? I'm actually working on getting some exercise equipment. I'm gonna fucking buy it, because I need to be careful, because everyone buys like everyone, like, you know, buys like the clearly with hot sauce Craver diet. Wish I could, like, you know, drink more beer, sleep more, and you eat less. Drink more beer, sleep more. I am on Xbox right now. I always test my mods on Xbox. My god, the accuracy of this gun is not the best. Eh? The high protein, I've lost 100 pounds. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, the 16-day, that's what I do. I'm on the Series X, yep. Whoa, why is this gun so inaccurate? Does that cylinder spin? No. There's the person, there's no solution for people have. Exactly. Yes, woodworking and lovemaking. Oh, so your wife's only fan. Fuck off, Mona. Play VR games real. I've seen some people have done that and they've successfully done. Why is this gun very fucking inaccurate? What's the iron sight look like? I might forget to eat until I'm mine too. Never had a problem. If food's in front of me, if not, no problems with life. Jesus. I wish I could be like that, but I'm always thinking about food. Wait, you did an interview? Talk about ship parts? Crunch time job is 1 5 hours nicely for a couple of hours only eat crap, but it's amazing how many calories you're. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, why is that more accurate? Wish I was like that. I eat my problems away. Oh, I gotta go load my mission. Broke my missile cruiser. Did you uninstall the wrong mod? How does a fucking iron sight make the gun more accurate? Was this Statue signal poor guy. What made me laugh is the past being fat was a statue signal poor guys were not to look like fat, but they're like, hey, follow the guy. He knows where the food is. Jesus Christ. You would want to eat how much, and that's fine. There's, you know, everyone is content. I do think there's like a stigma these days where like, just because you're fat, you can be unhealthy. Because, like, I don't think that's entirely true. Like, I like to watch some of those videos of those, like, I mean, there's you know, there's sports athletes that are fucking pretty big boyish, you know? Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, even getting up and around, anything that gets the heart moving. Why is this gun so fucking inaccurate? Being overweight doesn't create... oh, no, don't get me wrong. It definitely does. It definitely does. And I think anybody that lives, like, an extremely healthy lifestyle... well, that's what I mean. Like, certain sports stuff, like rugby players, I know, like, some of the NFL boys, they're fucking huge. And, like, you kind of need to be... I feel like it's... if you need to play, like, you know, rugby or something, you need to be big. You need to be muscular. And, like, how do you... I like that there's, like, a saying, like, a strongman said, where... abs are a sign that you're starving yourself and eat more, and there is truth to that. Like, you see, like, people with ripped bodies and stuff, you know, like, that's cool, but then you see, like, actual strong men doing strong shit. Now, saying that, being a strong man isn't not necessarily healthy, because, you know, but dive tickets are hard to maintain as the pilots, so they stick you to BMI limits pretty hard. A decade or so, you get used to that's fair. I wish I was like that, or most of the fat when you're playing. Yeah, guilty. That's like me. I build up so much muscle, like my forehead, my brow muscle, from being pissed off with shitty paid mods. What would be the most scary monster? Those tunnelers are fucking OP. All right, so the gun itself is kind of cool. I wish it had moving parts. What about you, Nilroth? How's your, like, eating habits? Do you, like... because I know you said before, I remember you've told me a few times, it used to be, like, a nice, was it a burrito place? Hey, Cribbs, do 10 jumps every time you see a loading screen in Starfield. Oh, God, no. Jesus Christ, I'd die. It's law to make sure office staff no more than 33-inch waist. My waist is that big? Alright, so for some reason this gun is highly inaccurate. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, I think I said that enough times. Let's just do this. I'm not in a mobility... shut the fuck up, Donna. I'm not in a mobility scooter. How dare you? Yeah, see, the no attachments and stuff can be kind of problematic. It looks nice, though. Let's go test it out. And then let's build a ship. You tricks... Mona can. She can make a Greg sausage roll disappear very quickly. Where is Jafar? And just like that, it's gone. Why is it so fucking warm? Beep beep. Fuck off. I don't think my gun's really accurate as a rifle in reality. Never. Well, the thing is, guns usually, their accuracy doesn't usually tie down to the sight necessarily. I mean, there was a time when I suppose I drove a, you could call it an off-road mobility scooter. I had a quad. It was so fucking cool until I flipped it one time and realized I'm an idiot. I think the next time I might get a, when I lose a bit more weight, as a present myself, I might buy a dirt bike. I've always been a fan of like off-roading and stuff, trail running. Not trail running, that's a lie, I don't run. Anyway, arm side, okay, wheelchair mod, or what the fuck. Awesome if enemies can spawn behind the planet. I know the game is, but like, what do you mean behind? Like they come around the other side of the planet? I mean, there's so many things they could add. Like, imagine being boarded. Like, honestly, Bethesda, put me in charge of a modding team. And, like, I don't know why you'd put me in charge because there's more talent. But, like, I can come up with some ideas. Why is my ship... Oh, what the fuck? We're bringing an engine with us. Oh, that would be fucking cool. Imagine the Starborn. Nah, you're thinking too much. Like, imagine, like, enemies board... Wait, Dark Universe has enemies boarding you? I'm the only fucking QA Bethesda has these days. It's fucking annoying. I don't get any thanks. Like, oh, thanks, Crims, for pointing out that very questionable bug of the mod. Here's 1,000 credits towards buying more paid mods. But no, Bethesda wouldn't do that. The thing, too, is, like... Because, obviously, planetary orbit and how fast it spins does... It depends on the planet, obviously. Like... The orbit in which you are from Earth, was the whole planet spin in like 30 seconds? I have no idea, LeBron. I have not asked stuff because I feel like it's not because one, I don't think it would mean, I don't think he'd tell me, and even if he did, I wouldn't want to know because then I'm just really excited and I'd probably accidentally say stuff I shouldn't. God, it's so fucking warm all of a sudden. Alright, gentlemen. Let's test this weapon. What does that button do? No. New, are the Fallout fans chiller than the Starfield? That depends. I think there's more delusion in the Starfield fandom because they somehow think that the game is amazing, which, look, it's good, but it's not amazing. Just more acoustic. I know what you're trying to say there. Oh shit. More kind of cult. This gun is pretty OP. What did we say? Want to laugh at anyone who knows how to use them inside of 500 meters. Oh, guns. Oh, okay. We're waiting for a turn of Fallout. This for Starfight 3. Todd gave us Starfield GTA. Waiting has nothing to do with Starflight. This gun isn't too bad. Starfield has one fan, lots of copium. His name is Crimson. I'm not a furry. Fuck off. If you, depending on who you ask, I'm apparently a grifter for Bethesda, which is awesome. Because don't grifters get paid? Wish I got paid. I'm an explosive Grendel. I don't have a fucking persona. Bam, 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 bam. Yo, back in my day, we got content from Bethesda. I remember all the... Yeah, people had the audacity to say that some of the... I seen a comment. Again, like, I don't like calling out comments because, you know, people are entitled to their opinion, even if their opinion is stupid. But somebody complained about the, like, the workshop DLCs for, like, for Fallout, saying they were, like, kind of like, what did they say? Like, I think they kind of worded it that, like, they were basically cheap shit. And it's like, I enjoyed them. You know, it may be shit, but, like, can you imagine, like, if Bethesda had pumped out ship parts? There's probably be people out there like, nah, this is shit. You want ship parts? You're a oh, sorry, Cora. I looked away for a second. You're a special kind of autist, Mona. You're an actual autist. Not a faux person who likes to claim they are on the internet. Yeah, ship parts. Like, imagine if they brought out, like, Like, kind of like updates that added like ship parts and kind of outpost parts and stuff. Don't sit back in your day. Do splash damage to me because it makes me feel old. Well, you should feel old, fucking old ass. I'm sorry. Has there always been a cell there? Has there always been a fucking cell there? Am I losing the plot? No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Has it always been there? What the fuck? How did I miss that? Oh, it's Aurora. Player base, if they had a team of 5 chunk out. That's what I mean! Like, it's sad that the thing that's exciting most people these days, Wiz, is your update or your new chip mod. Like, that's literally like, yeah. Like, it's a shit show. Like, and considering you have mod authors out there that have been doing decent jobs and stuff, like, there's a few mod authors, like, not mentioning King Kath, because King Kath don't think, but there's, like, a few mod authors that, if Bethesda had, at the very least, brought them in, and, like, gave them, like, a Bethesda rep that knew the lore and stuff, and was like, okay, like, you're gonna make your content, but, like, this is the lore we're kind of gonna work off of, you know, so that stuff. There are really great mods coming. What do you mean? Why did nobody tells me what mods are coming? Oh, mod authors, tell me what mods are coming. To be fair, I feel like I've been alienated by a lot of mod authors just because I'm a little bit outspoken. But then I suppose if you get offended by my content, your mods are probably shit. You're not 70. Shut the fuck up. We need to get Bethesda to get you a team, Wiz. So you can like oversee the creation of like multiple Starfield content. This was gonna be good. Probably the best. Is Eleonora even with Bethesda though? I thought she was still independent. This is the thing that kind of irks me about the independent stuff. I know Microsoft are gone this route of I just hire them. I don't want independent people making content. I would much rather they're paid to do the content. Have hair. Jail logs. Crazy Joe. Crazy Joe lost how many times she's been in here. She's good company. The time she's in for is cutting some guy's finger off when she found out he was cheating at poker. Okay, fair enough. Pete Peterson. He's the first time visitor. He turned himself in. Don't know what. The guy's crazy. I kept staring at him for 4 days. Yeah, see, if they're freelance, that kind of annoys me a little bit because, again, nothing against, you know, you get that bag these days. But I just think that just like if you need to rely on outsource to modders, like it kind of just tells me that Starfield's kind of taking my bag with me. Is this stuck in the ground? Does this have ground physics? What? Those wheels work? Whee. Are you serious, Bethesda? It has, like, functioning wheels, so, like, you can't lift it. That's kind of cool, but, like, why? What the fuck? That's really fucking weird. Can I grab it from the bottom? That's so strange. Is that the Havoc engine? That's really weird. Like, why would you, I mean, why would you need to, like, to process? I don't know what the term is. Not rendering. Being very kind. Starfield's had 2 DLCs. I think it's had, I would class Watchtower as an expansion. I think it's had 2 expansions, and I think it's had quite a few good DLCs. Takashi, hey, don't be disrespecting Takashi. Or Takahashi. Takashi. That's the guy that he was hired by Bethesda, and he does a good job. Are these slot machines? I'm on wheelies. Oh no, I'm not. I'm just saying it's more of a kind of a like, oh, Bethesda fair. I mean, look, in terms of what it does, it's a new landmass, a new content, so it is technically a new expansion. All right, no gruff, catch you later. need a mod. I need a mod to carry. Oh. We need to get Wiz a backpack mod because he's carrying Starfield hard these days. Oh, zinger! Oh, we can play ping pong. Try to play fucking ping pong. Fuck you. Table tennis. Should it bounce? No. Alright, so this gun is a bit on the every Wasteland. I tried Wasteland. Weirdly, not a huge fan of it, which is weird because I like XCOM and games like that. And I really like Baldur's Gate. I think it just felt like indie to me, which that's not an insult necessarily, even though it sounds like an insult. I've been really liking Alien Dark Descent. It's kind of cool playing a game where you have to like focus on your squad and stuff and be careful against aliens. Also, I was just saying this to my girlfriend. Why is it every single Alien movie / franchise, it always takes part at the start of an alien infestation and nobody knows? Oh, I'm very much hoping it comes to PC 2 or Xbox 2. I'm in the same boat. I want to play Doom, but I don't want to go back. And like, I've moved away from PC gaming pretty much. Just because it's like, don't get me wrong, you definitely play that. Rogue Trader is fucking really good. Really good. Pushing in a sharp space, so we forget. Yeah, like, they're quite cool. I mean, even some of the stuff they could have went into, like, the whole, like, extra-dimensional entities. This gun's quite good, but nothing. No, I knew it wasn't going to be bad. I think the mod author needs to tweak the spawns on it, and they need to tweak the ADS a couple times early on. I just got getting overdone by the sweaty. But yeah, there's no more. There's like they pretty much gutted like the PvP, and so that it's very rare. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, hot take. I think that PvE games do better when it's those sort of games. Like, Ark's PvE was quite fun, but it gets to a point where it's basically the no-lives. With their, you know, their gigas and whatever they have these days. Let's go build this ship. Rogue Train just met the new companion. Oh, yeah, Sword Dance is really cool. Rare people still doing it. Like, I'm waiting for oh yeah, no, it still is. Like, that's what made me Arc Raiders did not fall off. What the fuck are you talking about? I still play it. There's a new update came out today. I'll be playing after the stream. What was I gonna say? I've got like, they've got serious fucking numbers. Yeah, that's what kind of stopped me playing it. I went to the deep desert. Went in my, like, I made the assault ornithopter, you know, I was like, okay, you know, like, I know it's PvP. Oh, you know, I was talking about Ark. No, you can't have dinosaurs in Ark Raiders. State of uncharitable players. What do you mean? I did not. So you don't get the hype of Ark Raiders, I think. Influencer beyond. No, I enjoy the game. I enjoy the game massively. Probably a salad after all. No problem, Rory. No problem. Let's make a shape. You know, I made, what did I like spent ages making a fucking an outpost. No, I made it. Yeah, I made an assault ornithopter. Went into the deep desert. Seen like there was a guy like getting a bit of spice. I was like, I'll land and do it. And literally got out of my thing and almost immediately got jumped by 6 guys watching above. Not only did they kill me, they then summoned a sandworm to destroy my ornithopter, which there's no benefit to them doing that. And then like I respawned and like they hunted me down, and it's like, bro, like I didn't even fight back because I'm like, I don't play the game like that. Perfectly Patchwork game is definitely not groundbreaking. I don't know. I think that Arc Raiders is very... I think Arc Raiders is... I think that they have hit a sweet spot with Arc Raiders. I think Arc Raiders is kind of like Siege. If anyone remembers Siege, Rainbow Six, it kind of broke the mold of what is expected for a kind of a survival shooter, and it is heavily, as much as you watch these big streamers PvPing, I think it's heavily PvE based and kind of working together, but also having that element. That's why I like Arc Raiders. Like, you play games like, let's say for instance, DayZ. There's no point to not kill people because it's not worth it. Like, Tarkov is entirely PvP, you know what I mean? Whereas Arc Raiders, like, you can kill people, but a lot of the time it's not worth it, you know? You're better off just kind of getting the stuff yourself. You can't fast travel, you're in combat. I did see a game coming out next week called Icarus Console Edition. So it apparently exists already. It's from the creators of DayZ, and it's a 4-player PvE survival game. I think that you can't really compare them, Garrick. I will say, I think Helldivers is definitely very, very fun, and I will not deny that. But I think that overall, I kind of prefer Arc Raiders because I think that when you add the element of players, humans, that's when it gets interesting, because every single run is going to be the same, and you could argue that in Helldivers too. No, I wouldn't. I mean, technically they're extraction shooters. I guess why you extraction shooters crazy. I'm surprised. Have you played Arc Raiders? Wiz? Starfield needs so much fucking stuff. For that. What did you say, Hollow? Sorry, Crimson, I have to ask. What has happened is for Starfield by the end of this year? You'd be happy and satisfied? Content? Bethesda telling us what the fuck went wrong? And Todd Howard building a ship on live stream. Oh, that'd be actually kind of funny. Like, that'd be, even though, like, I think a lot of us are annoyed by Mr. Howard and stuff and what he does, I think there would be a level of kind of watching Todd Howard build a ship would be kind of cool. Game but Mona, no, I like this game. Without this game, we wouldn't have met. I'd be just some sad cunt complaining about other games. Probably not. Let's go build a ship. Oh, I wouldn't doubt we have way more game time than Todd Howard. You never know. Like, I want to hear an interview from, like, people working at Bethesda who have, like, over 1,000 hours of Starfield and what they think.
Hey, I need to talk with you.
You need to talk to me.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
Anything I can help?
I don't know, Mona. It's hard to let go. It's the friends we made along the way. Settings, gameplay option. Correct multiplier. Okay, we'll keep these on. Enabled overlap tolerance. Huge. Shipbuilder enable. Arc Raiders. I played about 10 hours. That's like, why am I collecting stuff? I'm building a base. Like, bigger. And I think that's fair. Like, not everyone is going to enjoy how it is. I will say, I would definitely love them to have some kind of a base builder functionality. Just because I feel like it'd be quite cool.
With?
I am not hating on anything, Mona. Do not disrespect me. And people are entitled to their opinion, Mona.
Okay. No problem.
I do think that, in this opinion, Garrick, I do think that you're, fuck you, Ace. I think you're slightly wrong because, yeah, I think Arc Raiders is amazing. But again, everyone done. Something is coming. What I can't wrap my head around is why the fuck not pay one person to do a modding update? Exactly. Why pay 5 people? Exactly. Like, how fucking hard would it be for them to do that?
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
Gotta be careful, Wiz. If you start talking like real stuff, you'll get blacklisted by Bethesda, and then we'll have no ship parts. Been a bright spot for me. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. All right, let's build a ship.
Okay, no problem.
See, I think that I don't know, like the lazy or the greedy thing always irks me because I feel like if they were truly greedy, why wouldn't they get the update out sooner rather than later? I'm gonna have to open a window a lot now. Jesus Christ! Modify. Don't you modify that ship? Why you don't want me to modify? And we'll do a different one. My bad.
Sure, how about it?
All right, we'll we need to buy. Where are we buying? Hold on now. You don't buy. Yeah, but the thing is, that's just a common thing. Like, again, like the people that are pushing to get games on different platforms, like I think that's more than likely every company wants to do that, you know? Like, and again, I'm not trying to, before Mona comes in, like sweep. I don't think that it's nothing new, basically. Personal shape.
I'm sure you can find something you'll...
Weird island, how the fuck is hot? It's just because I'm in a room, and my windows are closed. We'll modify the Galileo. Galileo. Greedy, they're unconcerned, they don't care, they will get it when they... Which is annoying, because that seems how it is,
Sure.
and it just fucking annoys me. Alright. So, what we're gonna try and do here, right, is... We're gonna try and make a ship. Obviously. I'm going to try and make, I don't know, we'll just see what happens. Shut the fuck up, Mona. Alright. Ba-da-da-da-da. Cockpit. Hello there, Pulbus. Welcome. Welcome. You haven't missed too much. Starfield's still in a shit show. Alright, someone give me a bridge. What bridge should I work on? That one, the giant. Okay, we're doing the giant one. Fuck's sake. All right, but we're gonna use this one. Make the Hyperion H. What's the Hyperion H? What is that? Build a Nova. I kind of want to scroll through the bridges that are modded. So this one, these are from Mattel's bridge. This one's also Mattel bridge. Also Mattel bridge. That's Intrity Aero. And then these are the glassless. I've said before, I bought my dog a Kong, and I fill it up with cheese, and he eats it, like cheese. Bethesda came out and said they'll let us know in the coming weeks, Palabus. It's lovely. But he, like, throws it on the ground and bounces it. I'm really afraid what's gonna happen. He's gonna fucking send it. He's gonna send it into the fucking... into my PC. The PC's a glass case. Soon. Yeah, soon. Everybody remembers soon, right? Oh, Habs. Right, well, we do Stroud. Kind of. We have... well, I have Timmy. He's my indoor companion. He's a Yorkie, and then we have his mother, who's also indoor companion. Also Yorkie, and then we have 2 Rottweilers and 2 German Shepherds. How long is a piece of string? That depends. Yeah, my PC's on the floor, but it is on a like a kind of a platform to lift it up off the ground. Just because, you know, we don't want to damage it. We used to have more, but unfortunately they passed away. Oh, I wasn't meant to sound depressing, but control station. I kind of want to do a... Two pets max for me. Fair, fair. We like our animals. I see doors. Equipment. Seen something there. Where did those go? Utility. I have like a closed door. Create ladder, force ladder. Da 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 da. I am the pet. I need dog under 30 pounds. Cat. I also have cats, but they're at my uncle's place. But if we ever get a new cockpit, definitely. I'll be like, yo, we're getting new content. Hell yeah. Got 5 huskies. Around case meat prices. Yeah, Michael's huskies have a really nice liking for high quality meat. Is that right, Michael? Alright, so we're gonna put you on there. Oh, not in there, you imbecile. Okay, so what is this? This is gonna be our science lab on the bottom. And we're going to have another lab there. We're gonna have an infirmary. I will get new stuff. Dig up the river and a boat. A PT boat. That was an unfortunate day. Todd Howard spotted saying, I quote, "We never promised any kind of Starfield. During not 10 years, fuck you, Flyboy." I wouldn't be surprised. Good old Bethesda. We love you really, even though you don't love us the same way. Bum, 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 bum. I've come back to the other mods. I only use Starfield, only ship mods. Yeah, it's kind of what I've been doing these days, just because I feel like there's gonna be a reckoning at some point, and it's going to well, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. Like, mods are gonna break. There's definitely no doubt in that. You think the Watchtower able to do a second mod of the game? I would like to think so, but I think most mod authors, not even including like King Gath and his team, they're like waiting to see what Bethesda's kind of got up its sleeves. Iron Slab. I think, to be fair, I think he means like a bigger one. You'd be surprised. Huskies can live in anywhere, any climate. World. Oh, huskies. I mean, huskies live everywhere. They're very Although they're, I've always wanted to get Huskies. I love them, but the big thing with Huskies, they don't bark. They fucking howl. Hey, look at the man. Look, this is what a true mod author does. He adds the pieces the people want. I need to put something in the middle there. Yeah, there. Huskies are like, yo, I'll take whatever, you know? Um, ba ba bum ba bum ba bum ba ba ba. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Relegates me outside. Why do you think he has to work hard? So that he can pay for the fucking everything. And you know what dogs never ever get? Fucking Irish red setters. They're the most energetic fucking dogs on the planet. I love them, but I fucking hate them. No, that's gonna... Get a launcher from bed. Hey, that doesn't sound like... That's not a good deal, personally. Does having a weapon array make a fucking interior in there? What the fuck, Wiz? Why is there... That's so unnecessary, but like, credit to you. What the fuck? That's fucking sick. I have a blue healer, so much energy. I wish I had 10% of what. Oh, yeah. There's nothing worse than fucking energetic dogs. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm allowed her to sleep, go potty, otherwise she stay outside. Oh god. Inside. I like that though, very fucking cool. Yo, guilty. Why don't you tell people how many menagerie of animals you have? No turtle, that's the planet. It's gonna be very like kind of UNSC style, but I can make it work. Or the one from Alien. Guilty's the crazy cat lady. Figure out how I want to do this. Oh, we could do it. Make it bigger though. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I was thinking of offsetting the cockpit to the side. I'm still not really sure. I need to. I don't know. I was kind of want to make it a little bit wider. Yeah, what is that? It's an infirmary. Okay, in the middle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a 3x3. Abs. 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 Yeah, cargo hall, mess hall, mess hall. We'll do cargo. Yeah, we'll do a cargo hall. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bow. Bow. No. Sorry, Halo in my head. But there's a house. You never need to carpets. They will supply. Yeah. That's why I'm grateful for the Yorkies not shedding. Only problem is you have to get them fucking. You have to get them done. You have to get them like groomed, which is not a huge problem, but also the amount of times like my mother's dog will like she'll like if my mother's not there, she'll like sit and look at me and then face her arse towards me. I'm like, you have dangleberries you want me to remove. That's understandable. One tunnel connected to the battle station. Ooh, check 1x1 tunnel. I kind of like that idea. Kind of like that, but I don't know how it would like function. Well, anyone who knows my shipbuilding, it takes many forms before it like gets to its final form. There was a wiener, wormer. I think I know what they were talking about. They're like actually comes from it being a tight. It becomes a turtle. Shit, fuck up, base. Turtle, how dare you? I'm working hard here. Terrapin to turtle. You guys are such fucking assholes, okay? I'm out here hard at work. Oh, actually, how does that look if we do... Pum pum. Pum pum. You work like Todd Howard. Okay, all ships. This is why I don't do ship fucking builds, because somebody has to make the cock and balls. No, I'm joking. Structural pieces. We want to do... Not too bad. Merge it. Be able to use the piece. Yeah, but I give a running commentary along the way. Todd Howard can't do that. Turn balls to the wall with an aviation turn. The ball on the speed stick. Oh yeah, a lot of them kind of old school kind of terminology when you like you figure out like where they're originally from. Oh, bon, you're the updated mod potentially. When was the? Depends. How often does the update is mod? We're flying for a little over 100 years. At this point, we've been flying over, yeah, well over 100. Is everybody excited for the moon attempt? Have some people say either, I hope it's ironic, saying like the first ever moon landing. The Artemis mission is going to the moon. Can you fucking stick there, you asshole? Why? Why do you not want to stick? I know it's just a flyby mission, but it's going to be the closest we've ever been to the moon. And it's all going to be, like, televised a lot better than it was the first time. Why does that not want to go where I want it to go? That's where I wanted you to go. The fuck did that piece go? Look. Where did it go? Oh, that's a problem. I can't fucking see it. Was that always an issue on Xbox? Oh shit, well that's a problem. Yeah, we're building a ship. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I managed to do wrong. Okay, yeah, I think we're back. This is a safe point. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that piece. Why do you not want to snap there, my guy? What's the issue? There you go. Now you want to snap there. Why were you not snapping there before, you asshole? Oh, I know we've been there. I'm well aware. Oh, now you don't want to... What the fuck is the problem here? Why are you being so fucking difficult? Is it really that fucking hard to be difficult? Oh, no. Is it this fucking... Thank you, Nogroth. Did I lose it again? Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, cool. Have you ever... Why? Why do you not want it? Why do you not want it? I mean... Why does it do this? Go in between the lines. There we go. That's exactly what I do. Thank you. Is that so fucking hard, game? Do you think ships would be built piecemeal like in game? And be built? Well, if you look how ships are built nowadays, they're kind of built in giant sections. We don't have Baja Blast over here, sadly. Like, it's quite interesting watching, like, ships be built. And then, like, by ships, I mean naval vessels. And then they, after so many years of service, they get shipped off to India, where very, very poor individuals try to make a living by essentially dismantling the ships with no health and safety whatsoever. Which is, you know, come on now. Not very nice, but, you know, what it is what it is. How would this look if I kind of did the others? You build the tech. Whoa! If you want to buy it, it's in a 12 can. It better be a beer. For wimps. You know, sometimes we need health and safety. It keeps us from doing stupid shit, you know? Well, that was just an issue of fucking human error. The captain was a moron. I think. I remember someone was a moron. Like, someone's got very fucking refined taste. Jesus Christ. Alright, whoa, whoa. Just because it was built in Ireland, the captain was an Irish asshole. That's true. It was all, as always, it was always about trying to show off and be like, oh, our ship's so fucking... Oh, there's an asteroid. Oh, asteroid. No, asteroid. Iceberg. These are the Nova radiators. Yep. They go backwards? No, they don't. They go backwards. Where is it? Oh, it's the Deimos. I think it goes back now. It doesn't go backwards. Some pieces we can stick in there though. Oh, no. Here you. Oh, no, not you. Like Ice Point Astro. Fair. Used and say the Titanic. Oh, honestly, I'm just these days. Oh, all right, Michael. Have a good one. Catch you later. Be safe. Trying to figure out what to put in like little crack and stuff to make it look a bit. There is like pieces like these pieces. I suppose we could put in. Not like it's not like a worst idea. Oh, I know. We'll do. We'll use the big. Oh shit. We'll use big engines. Engines, engines, engines. Don't worry, we'll get to fuel tanks in a minute. Look at these bad boys. Thank you. That's what I was trying to go for. Just make some sort of a kind of break it up a little bit. Do I want to do pipes? Maybe. Probably. Thank you. Thank you. That looks like a banjo or a flying penis. How the fuck is like a banjo? On the bottom? What do you mean the bottom? Like the front? I'm probably going to redesign the front a little bit. Still a little bit to go. Because I do like the curved stuff, but I don't want to go like extremely curved. Just because I feel like we need some like some structural rigidity. Hello, Timmy. How are you? Hey, if your penis plays like a banjo, isn't that a benefit? Pipes. These rotate. I don't know if they don't flip the way I want them to. Oh, maybe. There you go. That looks okay. I said, but yeah, that looks good. Bit of structuralness to it. All right, so I kind of want to put the. Oh yeah. You know, I really like your idea about the bridge. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the bridge in the middle. Still trying to make money to pedestrians. What the fuck? Fair. So we will do. Ba-ba-ba. Now, see, the problem is, do I keep this kind of like this sort of cockpit layout like that? Or do I like use actual blocks to block it off? We're building a ship and talking about banjo penises. Stroud end cap. I could do a Stroud end cap. It'll just look a bit funky. I could do like a double end cap like that and bring it in a little bit. Hello there, X. Welcome. See, I kind of liked my little... I'm gonna move this for a minute. I want to like... I like the idea of having like a kind of a viewing port on the bottom. But now I'm thinking like it might not be the best idea. I think there's too plain. I feel like there's no, see if you, it doesn't line up specifically. Just experimenting with some stuff here. I mean, we could definitely, like, we could try and do, I want to incorporate Demo's pieces. Ulfric Stormcloak was a douchebag. Oh, to me. My dog looked at me when I said that. I think he might be an Imperial agent, or a Stormcloak agent. Small, extend. Nice. Right, that gives me starting points. That's actually that. Yes, it looks like a penis. Okay, I understand that. We're gonna make it look less like a penis. All right, hello. Catch you later. How'd you know my type of ship parts? What's that? There's a 2, yes? Like, there's a 2. There's a 2. How would that fit? That would kind of, let me see what that would look like if I was to copy and paste. No, not Vanguard. No, we want to flip it. Thank you. Later. Fuck's sake. Don't make me change the fucking top of my... We're changing the shit. Fuck you guys. Fucking assholes. Mona probably has. I've had a deep fried Mars bar. That was pretty nice. Up. My ship is not phallic. Don't bully my ship. It's gonna be tricky though, getting the shape the way I like it. Alright, see you later, Nogrod. There's a McDonald's thing? Oh fuck, what McDonald's thing? Oh, McLaren's. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. All right, see you later, Pulpus. Have a good one. I'm still not happy with the front of it. I need to go back. Go for it. Yeah. It's tricky. Very tricky. Let me see. We've got this piece, but problem is just I don't know if it like does. The back looks really good, and then we get to the front, and it's like, the fuck is this? Flip? No, you're not flip. Okay, do I gotta flip you the hard way? I could put a docking bay on the bottom. That's this. Could do that. Maybe. Hey, babe. I thought I built my ship backwards for a second. I was like, what the fuck? See, that doesn't look bad at the bottom. Doesn't look... It's not like the worst thing, but... Reactor, okay. And I can... Wait a minute, where does this enter in? Oh, this enters in up top. That's not going to work well. Well, it enters in the back. Like, imagine how much better the game would be if like they allowed you to choose, like, even simple things. Like, where do you want the cockpit enter? Do you want to enter that way, or do you want to enter the other way? Where do I have a mod for... What the fuck? I should have a mod for that. Do I not have a mod for that? Oh, I don't have a fucking mod for it. Are you serious? Oh, that's fucking problematic. Do I really not have a mod for that? I mean, I have this one. Why is it fucking... Why is the snap point fucking huge? What the fuck? Hey, right now. This one has a door as well. I mean, the thing is, we could come in one. Oh no, we yeah. Come in one. Come in one like. Yeah, we'll have to do that. So that means, right, so we have our infirmary there. Armory there. No, but it's gonna come in the middle. I was trying to make this in a way that, like, that the connection points, like the doors function, but like I'm thinking now the door is gonna go straight out the window. That's going to be the armory. Control station, companionway, living quarters. That's the control station. Yeah. Then on the top. Okay. Manta ray, nice. The thing is, it's a few people have kind of tried, but the event horizon was fucking huge. That's going to be the captain's quarters, cargo hall, 2 living quarters down at the bottom, and infirmary. Armory in the middle. So we were looking at a weapon mod. That's the only mod currently available. Oh, there's 2 other ones, but they were kind of questionable. But now I'm building a ship. There's a snap point there. Doesn't want to snap. Move it forwards. It'll be a hopefully it won't be a long time before Bethesda. But we could be waiting a fair bit. Would love to see a top 10 slop list one day. See, the thing is I do, if you're talking about me specifically doing something like that, or just in general, me specifically, I try not to be like, don't get me wrong, like, when there's questionable mods out there, I definitely will shit on them and be like, the fuck is this? But, like, there is, like, I feel like there's some instances where it's, like, it's not entire, like, I don't know, I don't like to be overly rude, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I know, like, sometimes it is definitely necessary to kind of call out the questionable shit. Yo, Wiz, when you ever when you get done with, you know, obviously, you know, your Tayo stuff, obviously completely, you know, this is completely just me, Channel Mars, but it'd be really cool to kind of see, like, you do, like, maybe like a, I don't know, like a, see, I don't want to say this because I don't want to sound offensive in saying this, because, you know, like, you know, you work hard, but not saying that you have to. But I feel like, given that it would be a one-off thing, I feel like it'd be, I mean, you could probably charge, but, like, be cool to see, like, you know, your idea on, like, you know, like, a lot of us when we're building ships, we, like, will combine the reactor with the grav drive with the fuel. It'd be interesting to see, like, your take on, like, you know, like a kind of an all-in-one that, like, looked like it functioned as is, you know? Like, it was basically like a 1x1 that had a grav drive, so that it's not just us, basically, when we kind of merge everything in together. But I think that obviously there's other mod authors out there that have probably done I don't know if actually anyone has, like, attempted something like that. Like, people do the little kind of, like, sometimes Is there somebody who's done one of them? We should maybe to check if we should change, upgrade it. Like having a layer system, like a proper, because there's levels to the game, right? Like up and down, but it doesn't really work. Like being able to split by level would be amazing, and that's something you could do in Space Engineers. I really want to go back to playing Space Engineers, but obviously I haven't touched the game in literal ages. Those have to be separate. The builder uses the categories. Oh, so that's not... Ah, that's a bit shitty. Well, I mean, you could probably do workarounds, couldn't you, Tennessee, by having, like, a structural piece, and then, like, having, like, say, like, a separate equipment piece, or, like, like, say you make, like, a... I don't know, like... Like, oh, even, I mean... Oh, wait a minute. Could you work around it by having, like... Because someone has done it before, where they had like a kind of an all-in-one hab that you could put pieces into. Ah, okay, fair. Yeah, because like it'd be cool. Imagine if like there was like you could have like just like a 1x1 block and it was like a frame. And I feel like someone has specifically done that though, where you can attach things inside it. I want to say, was it Flight Controller and his mod? Would just be kind of cool to kind of like, because I think every shipbuilder, you know, like that's one of the first things we've done, you know? Yeah, it's me. DareTech has done it too, yeah. Varun done it, yeah. But it would be cool to kind of, a small block, exactly, like, that's something I think ultimately I would love to see Bethesda do, is give us, like, blocks that are less than one. Yeah, the mini module, exactly. Like, because obviously you know, it's a game, but like from a lore point of view, I'm surprised, like, shipbuilder, especially if you're trying to make a very small ship, why not have an all-in-one? You know, like a little 1x1 hab that has, like, a built-in grav drive and all that sort of stuff. So I think it'd be really fucking cool. Yeah, see, now that... And I think... Varunsev did the kind of the stick in, but again, it's the thing is, and again, don't take this the wrong way. Obviously I like what Varunsev and DareTech are doing, but I like your style, and I'd be interested to milk you for as much as we can in a non-weird way. That sounds weird. That wasn't much. Special gaming again, my lower of 80 mods, including it'd be. Honestly, Bear, I'd be waiting a while just to see what Bethesda end up doing. What's that hab there? What's under that? Where do we put the docker is the problem. Who's the savior? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a dangerous question. See, I think young Neil is more original in what he's doing. He doesn't try to replicate what other people do. Gothos, I feel like a lot of the time, and I may be wrong, but a lot of the time with Gothos' mods these days, he's just trying to kind of implement things that already exist that are either free or from previous games. So I think young Neil kind of could... I mean, Gothos, ironically, would be, you know, probably it, because, again, bit of a grifter. But I feel like young Neil's stuff, if we could go get young Neil and go back in time, right? And instead of him doing all these, if he had have just done like his, what is it? He's probably got 50 or so mods. If he did them in like bundle packs, like let's say he had 2 or 3 packs, right? That included all of his mods and they were like, you know, that price, I think, yeah. I thought about returning Fall 4 until I heard about yeah, it's a shit show, Tennessee, because I feel like a lot of people who want to jump back in Fallout. Yeah, exactly. Like at that price point, that's like I had intended on doing a kind of a video, and I welcome. The progress is kind of a bit all over the place, Nograth. I couldn't really get the front looking the way it is. But we're still working on it. We're still making it kind of. Where do I put my docking bay though? question. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I can put... Where the fuck is my docking bay go? But yeah, no, what the fuck? Why does that look like that? What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Have I downloaded the wrong mods? There we go. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. We'll Docker off to the side. My next PC mods, you surprised I haven't made it. To be honest, Max, I don't really look at Nexus anymore just because I used to get my hopes up. Weird, did he change it? I feel like it never used to be like that. It looks like the module is flipped on its side. But yeah, I don't look at Nexus stuff anymore. Just because, like, it annoys me when I see mods that are, and I'm like, oh, this would be really cool, and then nothing ever comes from it. That being said, there's probably some awesome ones. Harmony Shield. Shield. Younger version. Yeah. Like, the Xbox version works fine. The PC version is a shit show. It's, like, very buggy. Very broken. Not a vibe. By any stretch of the imagination. I want to do that. Turrets. Shields. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that, like, going back to the whole, like, the Young Neil stuff, I was shocked to learn that, like, bundles are not really a thing that mod authors are allowed to do. It's more on Bethesda, which is very stupid. I mean, I could kind of understand it, but at the same time, like, imagine how beneficial it would be for, like, let's say, and again, I'm just using Bub as an example. Bub's probably gonna be like, Crimson, how dare you? But, like, imagine, like, let's say, you know, Bub put out his weapons, right? And, like, they're all, like, I think 300 credits and stuff. And maybe he feels like, oh, like, you know, it's been a year or two since those weapons came out. Like, maybe I could slap them in a bundle, you know, so people can save some money. And if they want to buy them as one, you know, there's probably a lot of people out there that have kind of done some kind of mods and stuff. And the fact that, like, you have to basically jump through hoops with Bethesda, how dare you? Sorry, Bub. Give Bub all the money, okay? Never could have never, you know, when it's on sale, don't buy it on sale. Actually, technically, do buy it on sale. Oh, wait a minute. Is that why the bundle thing? Because would Bethesda be taking, because for anyone who doesn't know, Bethesda take the cut when it comes to the bundles. Like, or sorry, with the when a mod is like, when a mod is at a discount, the mod author doesn't take the cut of the pricing. Bethesda does, which is quite beneficial on Bethesda's part. I'm not sure. Nobody told me that. No mod. I don't know if that's NDA, but I'm pretty sure I seen that from a rumor video. Free weekends would be fucking amazing, Tennessee. Especially, even imagine a trial feature, like. And again, I feel like my channel would be fucked with that. But having a trial feature, especially on some of the mods that are a little bit more, you know, like, let's say, for example, like that, like a great example would be like maybe, like that, Sammy mod. Like, you're kind of looking at that and you're like, I don't know if this is worth it. Giving someone like a kind of being able to play the game for like, you know, maybe half an hour or so, or even like 20 minutes. Again, it would depend. But, just to give people the opportunity to try out stuff. Like, an example is, like, a lot of your mods are very technical, and, like, there's probably a lot of people out there that, like, they're like, oh, this could be interesting to me, but is it too, you know, like, too immersive? Kind of like with the fuel mods. It's stuff Sindarian does. Sindarian, sorry. But again, will Bethesda ever do that? Probably fucking not. But I kind of probably answered my own question there. If that's why they don't do the bundles often, because they would be the one taking the cut. But it'd be just a fucking nice, you know, a nice alternative. Like 800 is a lot. It is a lot, but I generally think if you enjoy kind of quest mods and stuff, and like you enjoy dialogue that's quite enjoyable, quite funny, and kind of a bit of, I wouldn't say dark humor, but like satirical, I think it is definitely worth it. Now, obviously, if that, you know, whether or not that's worth it could vary wildly if Starfield had actual content. Even give, yeah, that's very true. Well, that's part of why I think Bethesda need to go back to the drawing board. They need to stop adding their shit as like none of Bethesda's but curated ones would be fucking amazing. Like Bethesda did it once, I think, or maybe twice. But like, imagine being able to fucking like, instead of like, it bothers me that I have to go and download the daemog. I completely forget about the daemog, and I think the daemog is better than the rev. You know, like all of Bethesda's stuff should be sold only in the Xbox store, and the free stuff should be added. Like, there's a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of issues with, you know, with some of the stuff Bethesda's done. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and pretend like Bethesda are like, you know, the greatest thing since sliced bread. However, I think even when they get their shit together, like, I think going forward, if they're ever going to do free, I mean, they shouldn't do paid skins, but if they're ever going to do free skins for Skyrim or Fallout, it's all or nothing, Bethesda. Don't give us a singular black fucking skin. Like, give us a black skin for all weapons, or, you know, multicolor weapons or skins for all weapons. Like, how hard is that to do? Like, you've got mod authors out here doing them for little or nothing, like, you know, 100, 200 credits. And, like, if they're doing them, they're probably, I'm guessing, they're, like, look, I'm not saying they're easy to do. But, like, I would assume they're not extremely difficult to do. Exactly. It's very stupid wasting a slot. Right, I think I can, if I use... Have a Discord? I do, Michael. It will pop up in the chat in a minute. It should pop. Oh, I don't know if it popped up there and iBot says join the Discord. It's called Starfield Anonymous. I can link it and share it. Oh, no, give me my mouse. Give me a second. Can I? No, don't click the fucking link. Oh, Jesus Christ. Copy. Give me a second. There you go. There's a link to it. We're a cool bunch of gentlemen. No, and ladies. Can't forget the ladies. I know what the ladies like. What was I doing? Oh yeah, structural. I don't know. It's like, it makes me wonder, like, because like clearly there's people at Bethesda that, you know, Bethesda talk to, like mod authors that communicate with Bethesda and vice versa, right? And we know that to an extent because certain mod authors, not name names because I don't really know many of them, but I have a feeling I know a few of them that have gotten early access to like some of this stuff. However, there is just talking to mod authors, and I'm one of those things. I will never betray a mod author's trust when they tell me stuff. I mean, you know, they don't tell me too much because obviously I don't push. But it's very clear there's been mod authors out there that have actually want and are working to try and see Starfield, you know, succeed, that have like, you know, either pushed Bethesda or suggested to Bethesda to make certain changes, and Bethesda just seem to be don't give a fuck. And it's like crazy because like even some of the stuff we're talking about now, look, like I talk on my arse most days, but like if I'm talking about stuff and we come with stuff, surely people who are far more intelligent than the likes of me and, you know, some of you guys, obviously not saying all of you are idiots, some of you are very intelligent obviously, but like clearly there's more, you know, there's clearly more there that could I guess what I was trying to kind of say is that it's very clear that people could have and probably have suggested this stuff to Bethesda, but Bethesda obviously have done nothing with it, which is very frustrating. Oh yeah, there's always food. And it's just, yeah, it's I don't know, it annoys me. like certain things that could have been added. Like Cordic has always told me like one of the things he'd love to see Bethesda add is like a proper kind of a UI system for the crew stuff. So like with his fleet commander and obviously with Watchtower, both of them do an amazing job, but there's only so much they can do before like Bethesda would have to. If Bethesda added a UI system where you could actually assign the crew and like, you know, stuff that, again, Bethesda, would you do it? Probably not, because they've got bigger fish to fry, but it would be awesome to see them do it all the same. But it does make me wonder, like, what, it makes me wonder, like, what percentage of like, who are the mod authors that Bethesda are, like, actually listening to? Because obviously you don't listen to all of them, you know, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but, like, there's definitely creators out there where they should, like, never listen to, you know? But, like, it's like, I feel like if, like, someone, like, again, like, if Wiz starts to talk about, you know, ship powers, Bethesda should probably listen. If Bub talks about guns, should listen. If Cordic talks about anything, Bethesda should fucking listen. And there's tons of fucking mod authors that, like, know their shit. And I would argue they probably know more than Bethesda. I mean, you look at Starfield stuff. Fucking, it's obvious. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get this to work, but it's, like, tricky. But who knows? Maybe the big update's going to be amazing. Maybe we're going to have everything we desired. Do. Yes, they're not. All right, let me put on my ballistic turrets, not decoratives. Just ignore it. Just Irish ship first. Well, I mean, if they had have actually, like, if they listened to some, like, I don't know if you know their testing, but, like, imagine if they, instead of going to the trouble to kind of do their own, like, kind of weapon thing, they were like, oh, yeah, Tennessee, you've already done the job. Let's just incorporate yours, you know? Like, would that have been such a bad idea, Bethesda? And I don't know, like, look, like, don't get me wrong, like, I understand that there's definitely going to be, not everyone is going to like the idea of, you know, like, oh, I don't want my mod being kind of taken by Bethesda, right? I wish I had fucking insider knowledge. I wouldn't be this angry. But, like, I feel like if you're making free mods and your free mods are, like, they get enough downloads and they're kind of ill enough, Bethesda should be like, all right, let's start a process to maybe implement this into the game, you know? Would that be so hard, Bethesda? Would it, Bethesda? I feel like these are too big. These are way too big. Let's do, Bethesda, take your mod in another game. That's what I mean, but again, not everyone would see it that way, and I do understand, like, the last thing you want is to cause problems for people. So there's been a few people that have done stuff for Bethesda, like an example would be, I'm trying to think, like there has been like a few mod authors that have worked. Mixed bag. I felt validating, but also got a little. That's what I mean. And, like, to be honest, I don't know if you again, I'm not trying to, like, stir up any drama, but Tennessee, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Fallout scene, but a certain mod author, a very talented weapon mod author, went and spent ages making a weapon in Fallout, a paid weapon that Bethesda clearly signed off on and was like, yo, that's cool, we're gonna sign off on this, right? then Bethesda decided a few months later they were going to bring out a different version of the same weapon for free by a different creator. And at that point, you have to wonder, like, there's no communication at all. Like, why would you, like, imagine, again, you know, like, I spoke to the mod author and stuff. I mean, yeah, he was, you know, obviously, you know, it is what it is. There's clearly no hard feelings on his end because he understands it, you know. But me, as somebody, like, watching and kind of seeing how, you know, everything's kind of, you know, how it's playing out, I'm just like, are you fucking morons, Bethesda? Like, what the absolute fuck? Like, it's just like that, like, there's a lot of things wrong with the creation system, creation program. That is something I would think Bethesda would at least be aware of, you know? Like, by that I mean, we've seen it. We've seen mod authors do similar things, you know? Like, at what point are we going to get, like, just a mod author? And realistically, right? Like, let's say, for instance, right? Let's say you have, like, I don't know, here's a great example again. Let's say you've got 2 mod authors, verified creators, right? One of them is... Let's say one of them is not very well known, one of them very well known, right? And the not so well known mod author decides to make a free mod, and it's completely revolutionary, but it's really it's cool, really awesome, does something cool, right? Maybe it adds Starfield 2.0. And then a paid mod author decides, I'm going to basically copy that. It's like, from looking at how Bethesda, like, as long as you don't steal the code, like, you know, line for line, I don't think they give a fuck. And I mean, even if you did, they probably wouldn't give a fuck, you know? Like, mod authors have used AI, generative AI, for voice acting and stuff, and they didn't even get a slap on the wrist. And, like, honestly, there's a part of me I would love to see some sort of controversy, but obviously I don't, because there's also part of me like, what happens if it fucks up the creation program? Because I wouldn't like to see that happen, because I think the creation program is a good idea when done right, but currently it's not fucking done right. It's done sometimes very right, sometimes very fucking wrong. You know, we'll call this for now. And we'll come back to this because I want to spend another couple of hours fixing that front. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. Not sure what I'll play. I might play either Stellaris or Arc Raiders. I'll probably do a little I'll do a poll in the Discord. Let me know what you guys think. But as always, guys, take care, have a good day, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get Starfield news. Bye-bye.